Today I want to help you to build a framework, a structure, if you will, for the development of videos. So many people who are doing videos have a problem with this. They tell me that they don't know what to say, they don't know how to sell on a video, and they don't really have any structure. They just sort of go on there, sometimes with a script, sometimes without, and talk and you know, sometimes waffle on, and we've all done that before, I know. But I want to talk to you about a system, the one that I've developed. I actually learnt from a guy called Frank Kern. Frank's known as one of the world's leading sales and marketing people, really. He's a real expert in digital marketing. He's a consultant, very, very highly paid, very, very successful, travels all over the world, and someone I've learned a heck of a lot from and admire greatly. So thanks for this, Frank. I've adapted it a little bit, I think, for the UK market, let's say, but basically it's Frank's system. I can't claim credit for this or anything else, actually, I'm teaching you. It's all stuff I've learned, as I've said many times, from the leading experts in the world. So I've got it on my screen so I don't get it wrong. So if you see me flicking over here, it's because I'm reading it. Okay, so here it is. So section 1, first thing you're going to do. When you start your video, build your credibility. And that's the credibility of you, your company, your products, or perhaps what it is you're going to say. So I might say something like, hi, my name's Steve Mills, and for 26 years now I've been helping people to make millions of pounds of additional unforeseen income. See how that's immediately, in like, what, 20 seconds, built my credibility? Because people might think, oh, right, oh, wow, he's, you know, this guy's serious, you know, he's done a lot, you know. Because what am I trying to get people to do? I'm trying to get them to stay. That's what I want. Now, if I go on for too long about me, they're going to think, oh, God, there's another one. You know, he's talking about himself and so on. So I want to make it quick and snappy. This section is probably no more than 30 seconds. I've then got to build the credibility of what I'm going to talk to you about. So I might say something like, today I want to talk to you about how you can structure a video in order to create sales through video marketing. Okay, so I might say to you, today I want to talk to you about how you, in your small one-man or one-woman business, can make 6 figures from LinkedIn in the next 12 months. You see, so we've got Steve. Steve's got credibility. He's been around a long time and he's made millions for his clients. And he's going to teach me how to win 100 grand or more on LinkedIn in the next 12 months. Blimey heck, I'm bought in. And that's really what you want. That's the job of section 1. Yeah? So, you know, think about your version of that. How can you build credibility for you and credibility for what you're going to tell them? Okay? Step 2. Step 2 is to tell them a bit more about what you're going to tell them. So I'm going to use the LinkedIn example, if I may. So I've just given you the intro to me. I've given you the intro to LinkedIn about making the additional 100 grand. And so I then might say something like this. So during the next 15 minutes, I'm going to deliver my 6 steps, the 6 steps that I use and I've been teaching my clients to use on my programs for over 10 years now, that I've developed that work like clockwork in any business. Right, so now I've told them. I'm sure you've all heard the tell them what you tell them, and then tell them what you told them. You heard that before? It's used a lot in business, really. So that's the tell them what you're going to tell them bit. Then and this is important, before I do that, I'm going to make my pitch. So I'm going to try and sell something. Okay, now what happens on a lot of videos is that happens at the end. What's the problem with that? And the problem is not everybody gets to the end. So I'm now about 40 seconds in, 45 seconds. So this is how this is going to go. You ready? So I've just said I'm going to deliver my 6-step system. Then I go like this. Oh, before I do, let me just tell you about a LinkedIn online program. You know, I just mentioned that I've got a day's program that I sell. Well, I've taken my day and turned it into an online LinkedIn training program. So you can train yourself 24/7 as often as you like. It's little short videos. There's about 30 of them. And right now it's for sale for only £49. If you want to buy that, then just go to my website, steve-mills.com. And you can sign up there. So now, where was I? Oh yeah, I was going to show you my 6 key steps. So you get the idea. That's how I do that. So it's almost like oh, by the way, I forgot to say, just before I go and talk, this is what I'm going to tell you. Let me just tell you this. You get the idea? It's really like informal. It's really clever, and it really works. Okay, so I then after I've done my pitch, I'm going to tell them what I need to tell them. Yeah, so I'm going to say, right, okay, back to my 6-step program. So the first thing you need to do is this, and I go blah 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 blah. The second thing you need to do is that, and I go blah 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 blah, and so on. So I get through to 6th, and then when I finish, I do the third part of that section, and that is I tell them what I've told them. So today, what you've learned is how to do this, how to do that, how to do that, that and that. I hope it was of value to you. And if it was, and you'd like to know more, then this is where I go back to my pitch again. So I'm doing it at the end as well as near the beginning. Okay, I go back to my pitch. So don't forget the online training. If you want to access that, it's normally £299. Right now, it's only £49, and you can get it by going to steve-mills.com. And you can get yourself signed up, stick your credit card in. It's a one-off payment. There is VAT on it. And that's it. So go ahead, take action. Hope you've enjoyed your video. If you have, then please sign up to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the bell so you get informed every time I produce a new video. And you might also want to join my podcast. So you can listen to me on the go when you're out down the gym and so on and so forth. And again, to do that, go to my website, steve-mills.com. Thanks very much for listening. So you get the idea. I hope you do. There's a layout of this under or somewhere around this video anyway, and you can copy it or adapt it for you. It's a really nice structure. You can do that easily in under 2 minutes as long as the content bit isn't long. I by the way, as far as video is concerned, there's nothing wrong with doing a 10, 15, 20-minute video. What you don't want to do is a video that's boring. It's got to be good stuff to keep people, and that's what your job is, to keep them through to the end. So that's it. Thank you ever so much. I hope you really liked it. I hope you're going to use it. Take time to get good at it, and you won't get it nailed to start with, but you can always delete what you've done and redo it. I do that often, and go ahead and start producing videos that convert. Thanks very much for listening.